In this video I'll show you a full day of eating that helped me drop 20 pounds of fat in 3 months, all while maintaining or even gaining lean muscle. Now I don't actually recommend you follow this diet plan because it's quite extreme, but if you want to make your muscles and abs more defined, lose all the fat they have, or if you're preparing for a bodybuilding show like me, this diet would be the most effective and fastest way to do it. Now the way we're gonna structure this video is, first we're gonna go shopping, I'll show you what you need to buy, then we'll prepare each meal, talk about calories, macros, and then we'll go gym and talk about training. Now if you skip any of these aspects or phases, the whole system is not gonna work and you won't get full results. So watch until the end, and without further ado, let's start our video. The supplements I take every day are very simple. It's creatine, 6 to 8 grams a day, then vitamin D3, magnesium glucinate, and omega-3. By the way, me and my brother are preparing for a bodybuilding show, natural bodybuilding show. We're 2 weeks out now, and to be honest, I've never been so lean and I've never been so damn hungry in my entire life. But like I said, this diet plan is quite extreme, so if you wanna win, lose all the fat, keep your muscles and look like a beast, you do have to sacrifice, right? That's my brother. He's gonna be behind the camera recording the video. I'm the bigger twin, by the way. We're not gonna waste any time, let's go shopping. First we're gonna start with some sources of fiber: pineapple, iceberg lettuce, sweet gem lettuce, 1 cucumber, blueberries, some tomatoes for the taste. Now it's time to get some regular potatoes and some sweet potatoes. These ones obviously have a bit more sugar but more vitamins. Okay, now we need to get some protein, and the first thing we're gonna buy is some skirball eggs, 5% beef mince, bacon medallion, chicken breast. That's the biggest packet that we can get, and it usually lasts us 2 days. Some egg whites. Obviously the foundation of our carbs is rice. The type of rice I buy is basmati, jumbo oats. Now I use pink Himalayan salt because it's just better for your hydration. Sometimes when you go near this stuff, you don't know what to do, you just want to eat everything. But when you're in a cut, you have to stay disciplined and eat this stuff when no one sees it, okay? With sauces, yeah, it's perfect if you don't buy them at all, but it's very hard. The most important thing is the sauce has to be low calorie and there has to be almost no sugar. What I usually buy is I get some Nando's, really good. Another great choice is just to get some Tabasco. If you want something sweet, then Coke with no sugar is allowed, although probably you shouldn't drink it too much. Obviously we need to get some water because on this diet we're drinking 4.5 or even 5 liters every day. So we're buying this whole stack right now and it's gonna last us maybe 2 days. Important to notice that the 4 types of foods that we need to exclude from our meal plan are gluten, no bread, no pastries. Number 2, sugar. The only type of sugar that we will be consuming is fructose through little amounts of fruits or berries. Number 3 is no fast food, no oily food, and number 4 is obviously alcohol. If you want real results, you will need to follow this and exclude these 4 types of food from the diet plan. Now it's time to cook our breakfast. A very important thing you're gonna need if you're preparing for a bodybuilding show or if you're using this diet is kitchen scales. Because without this, you can't weigh your food and you can't know for sure how much you're eating and how much calories you're consuming. Not too shabby. So boys and girls, our breakfast is ready, and this is actually not just one breakfast, it's 2. The reason why I cooked both is I wanted to show you my training day breakfast, which is 70 grams of oats, 100 grams of blueberries and only 40 grams of whey protein, and my non-training day breakfast, which looks a bit more interesting, let's be honest, which is 220 milliliters of egg whites, 1 whole egg, a bit of veggies and 3 bacon medallions. I'm probably gonna eat one of them, my brother's gonna eat the second one, and to be honest, this breakfast is almost perfect. Now let's talk about the most important thing of any diet plan really, which is calories and macros. If you don't get this, all of what you do, your training, your effort will be pointless. That's why you will need to adjust this meal plan according to you, and in order to do so, you need to follow simple rules. Firstly, calories. What you want to do is you want to identify your maintenance calories. From that number, you deduct 1000 calories. Yes, you heard me right. I told you it's gonna be extreme, and if you want to lose weight, that's the best way to do it. And you might ask, what if I eat some burgers and pizzas every day and I'm still in a calorie deficit? Will I still lose weight? Of course, you will still be losing weight, but you'll probably get 1 or 2 meals meals a day, you'll constantly be hungry and you won't maintain or gain any lean muscle. So that's why if you actually want to lose fat, preserve your muscles and not feel super hungry all day long, you need to follow the second most important rule, which is macros. I'm gonna give you a formula right here and you need to apply that formula according to your weight. And if you want to get the full diet plan with all the meals that keep you full all day, calories, macros, basically the whole system, use the link in the description. It's absolutely free. I don't charge anything for it. With me, I don't like to waste my time, so I'm gonna just cook everything all together.
Yeah, man, that's my style. That's the shit that got the people going wild.
By the way, you can use the broth from the chicken to cook the rice because this way it's just much tastier.
I'm busy for a while, yeah. I'm doing miles, yeah.
Our meals for the day are ready and let's start with meal number 1. 60 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken breast, 50 grams of pineapple. Usually we leave at least 3 and more hours between our meals, and the second meal is 200 grams of chicken breast and 75 grams of veggies. It's almost perfect before the workout. And finally, the last and probably my favorite meal of the day is 200 grams of 5% beef mince, 150 grams of potatoes, 75 grams of veggies, and 100 grams of either cottage cheese or skyr fat-free yogurt. And this is our meals for the day, except the breakfast, which I already showed you. And in total we have 1860 calories, 200 grams of protein, 188 grams of carbs, and only 34 grams of fat. Like I already said, you may need to adjust this diet or amounts of ingredients depending on your weight, on your genetics, on your goals. Now it's my favorite time because I'm about to eat this meal. No, he means we're about to eat this meal, I mean 2 of these meals, and then it's time for the most interesting part, so stay tuned. A big part of losing fat, especially if you want to look athletic and grow lean muscle, is training. Now this is the split that me and my brother followed for this cut, doing mostly 2 sets per exercise and going till failure on each one. To get this lean, we also had to do up to 15 minutes of cardio each day. But like I said, we're preparing for a show. So if you're not, just 60 to 90 minutes of cardio a week would be more than enough for most people. And if you want to get the full program that we followed, you can use the link in the description. It's free. Now let's compare me and my brother's weight and body fat difference. I think you'll be surprised. I am shocked right now. I don't know how true this is, but 3% body fat. I could never imagine myself doing this. The same body fat as my brother. It's a bit crazy. I didn't expect that. I actually think that he's a bit leaner than me. I'm a bit bigger, 1 kg bigger. And the most interesting part is actually gonna be in 2 weeks, because in 2 weeks we're competing in bodybuilding. I hope this video was helpful. If you wanna see similar content, please don't forget to follow to support the twins, and I see you soon.